Dear Tima, I truly need help. I met this guy in 2013 after secondary school. He was working at Frankie's, Osu. In 2014, he lost his job. That was when I started my computer school, sponsored by my father. I worked with my auntie who sells Indomie from 5 to 1 a.m. each day, except Sundays. And that's the money myself and the guy fed from. At times, my dad sends us money and foodstuffs because I used to live with my siblings and cousins in our grandma's house. So mostly I prepare some of the food for him and even give him pocket money from the money my dad gave us. 2 years passed and still he couldn't secure a job. From his feeding, buying of sachet water, clothes, etc., everything was from me. A lot of people started talking, but for the sake of love, I didn't listen. After my IT course of 2 years, I started working and I met a customer who used to come to our workplace almost every day. So we became friends and I told him about my guy, how he's not able to secure a job. He then told us about a construction job in Dubai looking for workers, but it was left with the money for processing. From his medicals to his police report and every other document processing was from my money. Tima, we needed only 2,000 to add up to the 3,000 I had left to complete the money, and nobody helped, so he couldn't go. Another opportunity came. I tried my best for him, but it didn't work out. Life became very difficult to the extent that I lost my job because I was owing our company. I moved out to join him in his parents' house per his request. I started selling second-hand clothes at Tema Station and areas around Accra. I always wake up at dawn, go and sell, and come home around 4 to prepare food for us to eat. I got another job, and when they pay me, I send him the money to keep for me because I wanted to start doing business on my own. So I saved 20,000 with him. When I was about to start my business, another traveling opportunity came for him. The only thing I wanted was for us to have a better life. That traveling opportunity also took our money because we couldn't complete the money involved. I had already lost my second job. His uncle who lives abroad called to help his life. After many years of fasting and prayers from one prayer camp to the other, his uncle told him to get his passport ready, but the passport was expired. So I spoke with a family friend who lives abroad, and he sent me 1,500 Ghana cedis. I didn't take a dime. I gave him everything, and he renewed his passport. They processed everything for him. All this while, we were staying with his mom, his cousin, and his grandpa. We went through hell because his mom won't stop reminding him of how useless he was until this traveling opportunity came and she gave him his respect. Finally, he traveled outside the country, so I had to leave their house because the pressure and insults from his mom were too much. Tima, fast forward, it's been 5 years, and during the first 3 years, I was able to enroll in a fashion school with the help of my church mother who sponsored me throughout and helped me secure a shop after graduation. He only sent me 1,000 Ghana cedis, and that was it. God was blessing me with clients, so business was booming, only for this man to tell me to sell the shop so we can use the money to fund me going over to her. Tima, after selling the shop, he made me give the money to an agent, and it's been one story after another. And now, just last month, my boyfriend tells me I can move on. The guy began to have issues with me for no reason. After 5 good years, stay abroad, he's now realizing I'm not a good woman. After he made me sell my shop in the name of using the money to process my documents. Now, my church mother is very upset with me, so going to her isn't an option. My shop is gone. My money is gone. We bought a plot of land and now he's telling his mom to take it from me. He called and told me because of his documents, he wants to settle down. It's been one fight to another. Even the money to feed has become a problem. I've been falling sick of late. I went to the hospital, and after labs, the result shows I have gastric ulcer, fibroid piles, and infections. Please, I need help. My 10 years of relationship with him has become a waste. I don't want to go crazy. All I want is a helping hand. Heal the sickness to start my shop and start a new life again. I'm really heartbroken, but I'm healing by the grace of God. I'm idle in the house. We have stopped talking for 7 months now because he said I should move on. Today, if I want to eat, I have to call my friends to beg for food. My parents are old and jobless. Please tell the world, maybe someone will be willing to help my miserable life. Tima, please, this is my true life story. I have witnessed hell on earth. I'm ready for any questions and evidence. Thank you for giving me a listening ear. God bless you. I feel like tearing because, it hurts. I mean, when I saw this story, I was like, why would somebody go through such? I mean, it's too much for one person to go through this. But she's listening to me. You know, I almost mentioned your name. But you know what? God has a way of blessing all of us. And sometimes, if you don't go through all these, you will not come out victorious. So you needed a testimony. You needed something to come out, to come and say, this is my story. And God changed it.